All right.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone wants to see my legs. So therefore.
I think there's.
So therefore, I shall turn them off.
I shall
Turn them off. Take 2 of them and throw them away.
I need to plug this in.
I want a 4-piece. I want a 4-piece chicken nugget.
Yeah.
Chicken nuggets on the common
Take 2 and shove them up your ass.
Take 2
And
and
give me 4-piece chicken McNuggets.
And I want a junior Western
Junior bacon cheese.
Junior
Western bacon cheese.
It's like, oh God, take forever.
All right, shh. I gotta do the levels here. You're yelling in my ears. Alright, check. Hey everyone, alright, we got me. Brittany.
There you are.
Hello.
Got you where I want you.
Hello.
Where I want you.
Hello.
Guys, quiet, please, so I can hear Brittany.
I'm right here. This is Brittany talking. I know I'm probably not very loud. You can't hear me.
No, there you go. I got it. I just turned you up. I just turned you up.
Where I'm at.
Alright, I got you. Andrew?
Hi, my name's Andrew Mercer. I'm here, and I'm talking into a microphone, just so. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay.
Alright, Fuego?
I'm in Fuego here. What up, peeps? We are talking 2018 horror today on the horror show.
Alright, so, hey everyone, welcome to the horror show. I'm Cecil Laird.
I'm Brittany Lee.
I'm Andrew Mercer.
I'm having Fuego.
And we are here to discuss our top 6 most anticipated horror movies of 2018, next year, you guys. We are going to be doing our best ofs for this year towards the end, when we've all had more time to watch more from this year.
I still need to watch Devil's Candy and a ton of other things.
Yeah, so... Oh,
Turn
hey,
sound
way to
off.
go,
Turn off your
Fuego.
sound, Fuego.
Jesus.
Amateur.
Oh,
Sorry,
horrible.
guys.
So, yeah, guys, that's what we're going to be doing, and I'm going to go ahead and start with my my biggest one I'm most excited for.
Is this in any particular order, or are we just...
I'm just going to go with... No, not necessarily, no. But one of the ones I'm obviously most excited for because it's over 20 years in the making for me. I am most excited to see Meg, in spite of the fact that Jason Statham is taking a role that he shouldn't take. A gigantic, prehistoric, great white shark wreaking havoc on our shores and oceans is just something that is not to be missed, and I am super excited about Meg.
It's taking place in China, right? I want to say?
Partly. It follows the
Table cat.
It follows the structure of the new special edition of Meg as opposed to the old initial edition. I have both, so I know what happens the old way because originally the Meg surfaced and went east to California's coast, but in the new version he rises and goes west towards China.
Go west,
so yeah, it's a little bit different.
To go east.
The west is the best. What? Same power.
Jeez, there's an echo for some reason. All right. So, yeah, thank you guys for... Fucking thank you guys. Jesus. I'm trying to get my thoughts together because I'm...
Hello.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to sign off already. No. All right. So, Meg is my first one. Anyone else excited for Meg or have Meg on their list?
I'm very curious about it. It's not on my list. Once they changed directors to Turtle Top, that's where I was like less enthused about it. But yeah. I'm still curious. I mean, they can still do a lot with PG-13 shark movies, I guess. So, you know, fingers crossed it's at least fun. I'm not expecting much beyond fun, so.
Well, fun works. If it's just fun, then it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So, Brittany, what is the first of your 6?
I'd say probably my most anticipated movie would be Insidious 4. I'm really excited for that one. I've really enjoyed the whole Insidious series. I really like the way they unraveled that story and the way they're taking it back with what's her name? I can't remember her name.
Oh,
the psychic
I know
lady.
Cecil knows her name.
I know.
Lynn Shay.
Lynn Shay. That's the one.
Yeah, I hear it.
What is that?
That's someone's cord. I don't know whose.
Me? It's me, isn't it?
Nope, it's mine.
Technical difficulties.
Alright, that's okay. That's why I'm recording with this too, so I've got a backup.
What up, Cad?
Yeah, so I really like that it follows Lynn Shay's character this time, and
well, it followed her in 3 also.
It did follow her in 3 also.
This is a sequel to 3.
Yeah, so it's another prequel, but it's a pre-bequel.
Pre-bequel?
No, it's a prequel sequel. Sequel prequel.
Sequel
there you go.
prequel.
That works.
Either
that does work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet, yeah. I thought the trailer for that looked
I
rad
like
status.
Yeah, that one looks awesome.
Well,
I'm
where
really because I'm really into the whole paranormal thing, especially with the way they do it with her, with the whole further and everything like that. And I love the in the trailer where they have the key and they plug it into the girl's throat. And
it turns off her screen.
Oh,
yeah,
that was awesome.
Yeah,
so scary.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, go ahead, Mercer.
Up on top of my list, I have, I guess it's Jurassic World 2.
Yes.
The new Jurassic World. Pretty excited. I thought they did a really good job with the first new one, or whatever you want to classify it as, Jurassic World.
That's how they classified it.
Yeah. So, but I don't know, I felt like it was rushed. I felt like they I don't know, they just kind of had to wrap it up real quick. So I'm hoping with the second one, they show us more, they do more. Like I said, the first one was good, so I want more good.
I'm really excited about this one because of the director. The director of A Monster Calls, Jay Bayona, I want to say his name is. He's the one who's directing this new Jurassic World film. And I think it looks awesome. Got to give a shout out to...
well, how do you know it looks awesome? We haven't done the trailer yet.
I've seen pictures.
Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at pictures yet.
Oh.
I don't know what to expect out of that trailer.
Yeah, I've heard
Jasmine Home just donated $2 from...
Yeah, she's
thank you, Jasmine.
Jasmine, yeah, she donated last night, too, during the...
Oh, really? I didn't even notice. Thank you.
I saw Amanda, Channel Sundown is here.
I got the shout-outs. here.
Yeah, please.
We got Mark Pearson. We got Dallas Cowboys highlights. They were in early. Leslie McCann, Tony Robinson, Sam Power, Edward D., Matt Reyes, Channel Sundown, Kevin Ketchy, Miss Holmes, Jasmine Holmes,
yeah.
And Wet Paint Pictures.
Oh, Wet Paint's here. All right, cool.
And Annabelle Riveros just got in here.
Yeah, interesting discussions with Amanda on the hangout last night. Yeah, along with Gory B from Horror Addicts. So that was a ton of fun.
That was a fun hangout last night. Yeah, for
good.
sure. It was a 4-hour and 40-minute hangout on the channel. If you guys want to watch it, it started out with me and Brian Gatto for about an hour, and then Eric from the Death Twitch signed on, and then Gory signed on, and then Amanda signed on, and we got a pretty big group going last night, so it was pretty fun.
By the end of it, Mr. Mercer signed on.
I showed up.
Even Mercer figured it out too.
After the rallying cry from Edward D. Like, put this Mercer kid in. He's got talent.
I tried.
All right, so Fuego, your first one that you want to talk about.
First one, I don't know if I want to jump to my number one right off the bat, but
you don't have to, but it might get named ahead of that.
Well,
that's what you're running the risk of.
Okay, well, I'm definitely going to go the Predator then. The Predator.
That's your number one, really?
Probably my number one. Just based on the fact that Fred Decker and Shane Black are behind it. They're the duo behind the Monster Squad. Fred Decker did tons of awesome shit for Tales from the Crypt. He wrote a lot of their greatest episodes early on in the first couple seasons. Just those two collaborating alone. Shane Black is a hell of a director. I like pretty much everything I've seen him do, whether it was Kiss Kiss Bang Bang or even that third Iron Man movie was better than I anticipated, even though it was more like a Tony Stark movie than an Iron Man movie. So, yeah, the guy's got talent. He's a hell of a director, and just, him working with Decker again. And the cast alone with Thomas Jane and the Key guy, not Peele, the other guy from Key and Peele. Keegan-Michael Key. Yeah, he's in it. Various other interesting characters. And Jake Busey coming back playing the son of his dad from Predator 2. So I love the Predator series. I even liked Predators, which Cecil I know wasn't super fond of. So yeah, I'm hoping they finally do the franchise justice after a few missteps here and there, notably Alien vs. Predator. So yeah, I'm stoked.
That is not Alien vs. Predator Requiem is a misstep.
It's a very
we all agreed that Alien vs. Predator is actually not that bad.
It's okay.
So shut up about that shit. All right, so the next one I'm going to go to is one that kind of surprised me when I realized I'd be able to include it on my list. I am super excited to finally, hopefully, see a good R-rated, down and dirty version of fucking the Lethal Protector, Venom. I am super excited about that movie. To see Tom Hardy play Eddie Brock is so exciting. I'm glad they're not doing Agent Venom. Because there were rumors about it being Flash Thompson, and I thought it'd be so dumb. It needs to be Eddie Brock, and it needs to be someone big. And Tom Hardy doing it, while his Bane was questionable because of his voice, he was still a very imposing figure. When he just laid the back of his hand on that dude's shoulder, and he's like, "Do you feel in control?" You know, that is, let me do it right. Do you feel in control? You know, like he does that, and like it's such a power move, and it's so cool to see him though as Eddie Brock, like because he starts off, trying to do the right thing, but then he just runs a story based on incorrect information, and he gets screwed by Peter Parker, and then he gets screwed by Spider-Man, and like So he hates them both. I don't know how they're gonna do it exactly without Spider-Man.
There's still speculation he's gonna cameo, but it's not gonna be like he's not gonna be prevalent in it.
Well, it doesn't make sense to have him cameo to give the suit if there's no context for him having the suit already. That doesn't make sense. So I doubt they're gonna do that. But I am still excited to see it. I'm excited to see them do the symbiote right. And not only that, but the fact that Carnage is the bad guy. And awesome. Carnage has to come from Venom. I'm sure they can retool it a little bit and say that both of the symbiotes were grown in a lab like they did in the Ultimate Universe. But I'm super excited to see an extraordinarily murderous Carnage and a Venom that is wrestling control of the symbiote. So yeah, definitely Venom is my next one. Brittany?
Gotham is ashes. You have my permission to die.
I'd say I'm really excited to see the New Mutants. That looks really cool.
Yes.
You just watched that trailer beforehand, right?
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Looks awesome, doesn't it?
That looks really awesome. It looks really dark for anything that they've done for mutants, for any kind of X-Men type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited for that. That looks awesome.
Yeah, Josh Boone is like straight up doing a horror movie in the X-verse, which is pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so great.
That was on my list, but I can shuffle. Haha.
I know, that's the nice thing. We have big lists over here.
Yeah, we do.
Andrew?
Real big.
My number 2 actually is a twofer. I have 2.
Hey, that's
No,
a Fuego take.
Well,
You can't do that because you might take one of our choices.
What if one of them was Venom?
Well, that's fine.
Right.
All right.
We'll just do something in its place then.
Well, I also have Primal Rage written down here.
Okay.
Yes, great video game.
Yes,
It is not based on the video game.
No. We did a trailer reaction for
We
it,
did.
right? Yeah, yeah. So, I don't know, it just seemed really menacing with
It's a killer ape in the forest movie. Really sinister, big ape, dismantling people and looking really terrifying doing so.
Like a Sasquatch kind of thing?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. But it's got like a baboon look to it.
Yeah, I don't know, they did a really good job selling it as a realistic thing. I don't know, it just looked really, I don't know, I want to say real, because that's lame, but I'm going to go with it. It was very realistic, the way that they portrayed, getting trapped by this thing. So, yeah, had that right up there with Venom.
Nice.
Boom.
Banger.
What up, Dino?
Yeah, Dino's like, streams galore. Yes, it's Stream City, you.
And we still have the news to do later, too.
Yeah.
We will have recorded about 10 to 15 trailer reactions, a BAM horror unboxing, a music CD review, this live stream, and then live news before we're done tonight.
My head's spinning just thinking about it.
Woo! Yeah, it's quite a bit of stuff. But yeah, so Leslie McCann is also here. Dodson43 has shown up as well. Anibal Riveros is here. So let's continue on with my next choice.
No, I still had my number 2.
Oh, no, you don't? Go ahead.
Guess not.
No, go ahead.
So my number 2 is actually one that was not on my radar until I heard what it was being rated, and it's premiering on the Sci-Fi Channel, so that still has me a little worried, but I'm really excited for Deep Blue Sea 2. Deep Blue Sea, even if it's considered blasphemy by some, I have more fun with Deep Blue Sea than I do with Jaws. Jaws is a better movie, but I enjoy just the kill count and the cast, and LL Cool J rapping about sharks at the end and all that shit. So I'm very excited about Deep Blue Sea 2, and the fact that it's going to be R-rated, that's bomb. It's apparently experimenting on bull sharks in this particular incarnation, and the studio exec said that it is a full-on sequel, and we're going to be talking a little bit more about this during the news. But yes, we just really got some more details about it just this past week, so I'm stoked for it.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that too. I mean, I don't know if it's a sequel in so much as anyone from the first one can come back. It would only be LL Cool J, right?
Yeah, and Thomas Jane.
And there's no way they're going to get Thomas Jane for a direct to TV sequel.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I'm still excited because I love Shark Carnage, and I even bought 47 meters down on Black Friday for like $8 because it's Shark Carnage, and I gotta respect and love Shark Carnage. I've loved it ever since Jaws, so I want to keep with that, and I'm excited for more Deep Blue Sea, even though it runs the risk of being bad. But I don't think it'll be like Shark Night 3D bad. You know what I mean? Because that was really rough, and that got a big theatrical release. Too.
I still want to see Cage Dive 3. That's out on.
I do too.
It's out on video now.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. We do need to watch that.
That's another one that's still on my list for this.
Was that on Black Friday?
I don't know if it was for sale on Black Friday, but I know it was released somewhere around that time. Yeah.
I need to just add that to my queue.
So there we go.
All right. Then I think for my next one, I'm going to go ahead and jump on Tremors 6. I am super excited to have yet another edition in the Graboid series, and not only that, but supposedly we're not only going to be getting the return of Burt Gummer and Jamie Kennedy as a as a character that was revealed, but I don't want to spoil. They're both coming back, and apparently there's going to be ice graboids or something like that in this one.
They're up in the northern cold terrain.
Yep, they're in the northern cold terrain. I don't know if that means they're going to be like tinged blue or something like that. Like, I don't know how that's going to work.
Weird, like, white albino.
Yeah, well, there was an albino one in one of the earlier ones.
There was.
But yeah, no, I thought Tremors 5 was surprisingly entertaining.
A lot of fun.
And there was a good mix of practical. There was more CG than I'm used to. Obviously, the ones in the ground were all CG. But the ones above ground were, were occasionally practical and looked cool. So I thought they did a good job. I enjoyed it. It was a fun, return to the franchise. It was definitely not as good as 1. Definitely, I don't even know if it was as good as 2, but I think it was as good as... I don't know if I liked it more than 4, but I liked it more than 3 by a long shot.
4 was the Back to Perfection, the prequel one?
Yeah, the prequel one. That ended up being a lot of fun.
I liked the chemistry between the two leads. I wasn't sure how that was going to go, but that was fun.
It ended up being entertaining, exactly. So yeah, Tremors 6 is my next one. Brittany?
My next one, I would say Sabrina the Teenage Witch remake.
All right.
They're making it super dark. Like that, like
the TV
so
series?
Awesome. Yeah, like
it's okay, we'll give it to her.
Yeah. Hey. Well, I know it's a TV series.
Yeah, no, I'm giving it to you.
I mean...
I'm going to write it down.
Make it so.
I'm going to write it down, though, because it's definitely not written down.
It was written down because I got it off your list.
No, you didn't.
Fuego.
It's a Suspiria remake.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Well, I know that was coming out, too, though. I knew you guys were talking about it.
You're right.
Over.
That's a good call. That's a good call.
Yeah, we talked on the news about it last week.
Yeah, I mean, why not? What the hell? That counts. Horror in 2018. Why not?
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I'll
allow it.
I never watched the show, but it's her dad's the devil, right? That's the thing. That's the conceit. That's why she's a witch. Her dad's the devil. That's what Kevin Smith said.
I don't remember if that was on the TV series, but
that's what Kevin Smith
said.
That's why she's a witch.
Maybe they just emphasized the ants in the TV series more so than the devil.
Well, I'm sure someone will correct me. I'm sure someone will correct me very quickly.
Well, I'm sure the original the Archie comics where she was first found.
So far, no good.
Probably know she's some daughter of the devil there.
Daughter of the devil.
What you got next there, Marcer?
Oh, man. Okay. For my number 3, I got Cloverfield 3, God Particle, whatever you want to classify that as. I'm interested to see where they go with it.
If it'll be a completely separate story again?
I have not seen the trailer, so I'm not sure what they do. I thought the angle... I don't know. I didn't think the second one was bad. I liked the interesting angle. They had good... I thought good actors. I thought it was done okay, but I wanted to see more monster, more creature. So I don't know. Maybe they'll figure it out as this one, but with this one. But I say it's worth checking out. I say.
I hope it will be. Yeah. I like the fact that so far the big tie-in force is creatures for the Cloverfield series. Yes. So if they continue that, I'll be happy.
But even in the last one, they didn't have creatures till like at the very end, right?
Yeah, it was like the last
bunker movie.
10 minutes, but
I liked that movie a lot. 10 Cloverfield Lane was very good.
It was. So what's your next one, Fuego?
Number 3 for me is going to be Puppet Master, The Littlest Reich.
Oh boy, really?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. No, I'm especially excited about this one because of the director. The Bone Tomahawk director being behind it. It's a total reboot of the series. We saw the trailers to these recent Full Moon. Oh boy, Puppet Master films with the Axis of Evil, whatever the hell it was. This movie sucked, man. I loved the first 3 Puppet Master movies. 4 and 5 were okay, but I don't think they've made a good one since then. I think Retro Puppet Master was where it started to really go bad. And so, I'm hoping with a talented director, like I want to say S. Craig Zahler, maybe is his name. I'm probably getting it wrong, but he also has a new movie out right now called The Assault on the Cell Block or whatever. It's got Vince Vaughn in it.
Yeah, that's Assault on Cell Block or something on Cell Block 99 or something like that.
Yeah, it's Vince Vaughn, and I've heard that it is masterfully directed, and so the guy is talented. I love Bone Tomahawk. He was easily in my tops of the year back in 2014 or 2015. I think it was 2015 when we first saw that film. But yeah, exceptional. And with him tackling a franchise that I love so much, I'm not sure what I think about that weird frog-looking puppet that we saw, but it's essentially about a convention where puppets come to life and start killing people, like at a Comic-Con type thing. So that's...
Will Roop says Brawl on Cell Block 99
that's
is
the
amazing.
one. That's the one, yes.
Let's
I've
see
heard
it.
really
There
good
you
things about it.
Vince Vaughn's best role.
Matt Ray is
It's not how you sell a movie.
I have seen the movie Bug. It was really freaking weird.
Bug is great. I am the master, I am the mother Bug, or whatever the hell she screams.
What?
Bug with Ashley Judd?
Yeah, with Ashley Judd. Yeah, or she's a tweaker. Yeah. It was so weird.
And Michael Shannon. Jeez, Michael Shannon is a creepo.
Yeah, Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon's the shit. He was the best part of Shape of Water.
Alright, so, next up. I'm going to go to, since a lot of my other choices have been taken, I'm going to jump to Beyond Skyline, actually.
Yeah.
Boom.
I enjoy the first one, as dumb as it is. I enjoy the giant alien aspect of it. I liked, Donald Faison from Scrubs, and I liked the other guy that ended up going to Haven for a number of years. So I really, really enjoyed that movie, and I'm excited because the trailer that we saw for Beyond Skyline actually looks really entertaining. It looked like more alien stuff. It looked like more craziness. It looked like, more big budget action on a low budget, and
It's got that Frank Grillo guy too from
Yeah,
Purge. He's
yeah.
awesome.
So I'm excited about Beyond Skyline. I want to jump back into that alien invasion and see what's what. You know what I mean? Anyone else like that one?
Yeah, I thought the trailer looked dope. I mean, I remember seeing bits and pieces of the one with the Faison guy, and it looked okay. It looked very low budget. Well, I mean, it looked kind of like that Battle of Los Angeles movie a little bit.
Well, that was horrible.
Which I never saw because I thought the trailers for that looked so shitty. So.
Brittany, next?
I don't know if anybody's brought up The Nun.
Not yet. No. Corey Hardy making it, actually. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good. I mean, I've liked the other Conjuring movies, so I'm excited to see where they go with that one, too.
Cool.
They've been building up to that, so
yeah,
it should be interesting.
They just keep expanding that universe, I tell you. Yeah, and the Annabelle creation was actually pretty damn good. I like that movie.
Andrew, next?
Next one I have is Purge Island, which I guess I found out is a pre-sequel.
It's about the first Purge ever.
First ever Purge back in caveman days.
Exactly.
When Oogs and Ugs were... No, I don't know. I just like the Purge series. I don't know if putting them on an island or changing the setting is going to do anything, but I'm interested to see some blood, guts, violence, all that good stuff. So
it's supposedly Long Island, so it takes place in New York.
All right, how about that?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know. You sold me on the Purge.
It seems like I don't know. When they've gone to different routes, it's been good. I don't know if taking it smaller like this is going to be good, although it hasn't been huge, even though the story has broadened. I don't know. I'll give it to him. I'll still watch it. Still watch it. I can't say I'm super excited about it, though.
Yeah, it's a series that I feel like got progressively better with each entry. Like the election year I had a ton of fun with. I still think maybe the second one might have been just a little bit better. That was Purge Anarchy, right? The second one?
Yeah, don't you know?
Both of those are great. The first one with Ethan Hawke, it's pretty forgettable for me. But it introduced an interesting concept that they can still do a lot with. And we're still waiting on that Purge TV series, too. So who the hell knows what's up with that? But how about them apples? How about that? So it's up to me. Yes, guys. So the one that I'm going to mention next is actually one that we just recently did a trailer reaction for. I had heard murmurings about it, but I didn't know what it was about. And even after seeing the trailer, I still don't think we know what it's about, but I'm supremely intrigued. It's called A Quiet Place, and it has John Krasinski. He's both starring in it and directing his wife in it. Is it Emily Blunt? Is that his wife?
Yep.
Yeah. So the trailer is basically this family that it's got kind of a it comes at night vibe, but a little more intriguing in the concept. But it's this family living seemingly in isolation, and yet they're using sign language, and they're trying to like creep as quietly through the home as possible because presumably there's some sort of threat or presence outside. We don't know if it's creatures or wacky other people or what, but so it could be creature, it could be home invasion, it could be whatever. But just the concept and the approach they're taking with this intrigues the hell out of me. I thought that trailer was awesome.
Yeah.
Anybody else's list? Didn't make?
Nope.
No?
Yeah.
No?
Who's with me, guys?
No.
Who's coming with me, man?
I think that one looks awesome.
So number 5. Yeah, I agree. I think that one looks good too. I'm excited about that as well. I forgot that wasn't even on my list.
No, I was like, that one does. That one looks amazing.
The next one I'm going to go with is I'm going to go ahead and say Halloween. Because I am excited to see Jamie Lee Curtis return to the role. I'm not excited to see how they skirt around everything that they've done before in the series, except, like, if it really is a sequel to an alternate ending of part 1, that's kind of abstract and annoying. But I'm still going to give it a try because I love Jamie Lee Curtis. I would love to see what they do with Michael Myers, how they're going to make it different. They did say that if it's supposed to be the last one. John Carpenter even said that it's the last. For sure, it's the last one he'll be involved with.
Yeah, he's scoring this one and he's co-producing it.
Co-producing it, right?
Or something. So.
But yeah, no, I'm excited. If Jamie Lee is on board and like doing the press tour now, like that's pretty cool. I love when a big actor is willing to go back to her roots whole hog like that. Like I think she would do the same thing if True Lies came back.
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually really excited to see Halloween come back big time. Anyone else?
Yeah, it's almost like
Not
a victory.
on my list.
It's almost like a victory lap for her, I'd say. And yeah, it's still I still have a little hesitation because I liked H2O. I didn't think it was great, but I thought that she kind of did the same thing with H2O. 10 years ago. I want to say. No, 20. It'll be 20 years because H2O was 98. If I'm not mistaken. So God, that makes me feel hella old, you guys. But yeah, David Gordon Green and Danny McBride doing this script that I actually, hate me if you want, but I liked the Your Highness movie that they did. That shit was funny, man. And yet this is not going to be a funny film. Obviously, they're saying that it's really scant of humor, but I just have mixed feelings about the retconning because they were originally saying that they were going to just disregard Resurrection, which had Jamie Lee killed in it, but then they pushed it back and said it was going to be just from 2 onward, and now it's just from 1 onward. So they're who knows if Michael Myers will still be her brother or what, because that wasn't introduced in part 2. So, I don't know, guys. We'll see.
I don't know. But it is exciting. So, Brittany.
I really don't know.
What do you got?
That's okay. If we've exhausted your options at this point, I understand. Okay. Fair enough. Andrew, did you have another one?
I do.
Do it, dude.
And it is Pacific Rim 2.
I was going to say that too.
I am all about large, what?
Almost said it.
Large Marge?
That's okay.
Large and in charge?
All about Large Marge in charge. All day, every day.
Every day.
I don't know, the big robots were awesome in the first one. I thought it was cool. Whatever, CGI, whatever. It was something where I wanted to go in for the experience, not, be critiquing the movie the whole time. It's fun. The second one, they're kind of running with the same concept. I think the aliens are going to have, like, mech tech of their own. So, I don't know. That's just a guess from what I saw in the trailer, bits and pieces. So, and then, I don't know. I'm just excited about it. It's one that's low but high expectations on my list.
Cool.
Low but high expectations.
Well, it's low on my list.
It's low on your list,
at
but you have
5,
high expectations.
But I have high expectations for it because I like it. It's in my alley. It's in my wheelhouse.
I still haven't even seen the original one, and I love Guillermo del Toro. But I'm just
doing?
I'm not into the
What
big old
is you
mechy
doing?
fighting stuff. I saw enough of it with Power Rangers as a kid. But
Well,
anyway.
you need to grow up because this is the grown-up version of that.
Isn't it like going full circle then?
Sure,
Grow,
whatever.
grow down.
It's the circle of life.
Indeed.
Fuego next.
Number 5 for me is actually it's kind of more of the children's fantasy horror from what I've been reading about it. It's based on a 1973 book. It's Eli Roth's next film, and it's called The House with a Clock in Its Walls. So it's about this kid who moves into this house where apparently there's a bunch of black magic that was taking place there, and they were trying to like open up some gateway to another world, so it's got kind of a Lovecraftian vibe to it. The cast is killer, though. It's got Jack Black and Cate Blanchett in it, also Kyle something. God, I can't think of his name. McLaughlin, maybe? Maybe. He was on Twin Peaks, and he's been in a few other things. But also, Eric Kripke from Supernatural is the one scripting it. So just all of the talent assembled for this, even if it is supposedly more of like a young adult approach. It's an older book, being from the 70s, and I think YA stuff back then was probably at least a little bit more... who can I talk smack about today? Nobody. So, but yeah, just based on the talent alone, despite the fact that I don't really know very much about it, I think it's already wrapped shooting. And yeah, Eli Roth basically left Meg to go and work on this movie. So it's like, he didn't want to make a PG Meg movie or a PG-13 Meg movie, but then he goes and makes this more family-friendly horror film. So I don't know. Eli Roth, he didn't do me so good those last couple times, but I still have faith in you, man. Cabin Fever was damn good.
Well, then, for my number 6, then I think Most of mine have been taken already. I'll tell you guys right now that my actual top 6. I mean, it might be fun to at least mention this.
No,
my actual top 6.
Using your actual?
No, because everyone's been taking it.
Oh my god!
So my actual top 6 is Meg, Jurassic World 2, Venom, Tremors 6, Deep Blue Sea 2, and I'd probably go with Insidious 4 over Beyond Skyline. So that would be my actual top 6, but since I didn't have the only other one I kind of am interested to see, even though it's not one of the top ones I'm interested to see, is The Strangers 2. Because the first one I do remember liking, although I don't remember being as blown away as everyone else was by it.
Yeah, me neither.
But I am still excited to see what they do. It was one of those things, if I recall, it was just they just randomly selected this house to kill all the people inside of it.
Because you were home.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought that was a fucking great way to end it, and I want to see what those twisted fucks get up to after this. So yeah, and Brittany, you're still all out?
Yeah.
Andrew, did you have one more?
I had the New Mutants as my 6th, which we've already talked about, but just to bring it back, it was pretty cool. It looked like a dark trailer, kind of a held captive, test facility mutant movie. So look cool.
So the New Mutants was also in my 6, but I can shift gears very easily.
Indeed.
Okay.
I can't do that.
I'm gonna actually say Winchester, the house that Ghost built, just for the sheer fact that I'm so intrigued at the concept and the casting of those two. It's the dude who played John Connor in the newer Terminator, Jenny Smith, or the Sega Genesis, whatever the fuck it's called. But
Sega Genesis.
yeah, he's a pretty damn good actor in other things that I've seen him in, and I also really like Helen Mirren, Academy Award-winning actress. The story of the Winchester Mansion is just so fascinating, though, about this heir to the Winchester rifle, like I don't know, like huge empire of sorts, and she had all this money. Her husband dies, and she thought that the spirits of people killed by her husband's rifles were haunting her, and so she had to constantly have this enormous mansion, which you can actually go tour in California. There was constantly alterations being made, like 24 hours a day, building new rooms, new extensions. There's hallways that lead to nowhere. So I think it could be a really cool ghost story, and I'm pretty damn excited about it. Yeah.
Sounds awesome.
All right.
You got another one? You got another one?
No, I think that's it, man.
I have an honorable mention.
Oh, jeez.
The star.
Go ahead, just real quick.
No,
we gotta wrap it up and get ready for the next thing.
Yeah. It's a zombie film, actually. It's called The Cured. It has Ellen Page in it, and it's essentially about they finally create a cure for zombies, and it's like once somebody has been cured, how they re-assimilate back into society after being cured, and what lingering effects could still be there and whatnot. So it's almost got kind of like an Ava's Possessions type vibe, at least in concept to me, where that movie was about people who were possessed by demons who are exorcised, and then they have to try to get themselves back into society and survive and maintain their sanity. So conceptually, this intrigues me, and I think Ellen Page is a hell of a little actressy. So, yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, I think that's going to do it, you guys. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and call this stream a little early today because Fuego and I have to prepare to do the news, which we're going to try and get done around 7 o'clock, or about an hour and 20 minutes from now. So 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for the news. We're going to knock out a few reactions before that.
Yeah.
And
Day of the Dead,
shout-outs to everybody that was in chat today.
Okay, please.
Star Clark, Jose Ortiz, Chase Smith, Jerks Productions, Amanda Tamayo, Will Rube, Dodson 43.
Yeah.
9997 Andrew. Shy Lethal, Late Late Horror Show,
Dino.
Hazardous Life. We shouted everybody else out earlier, but yeah, thank you guys for showing up.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you, everyone.
We'll be back to do the news later, and then we've got a Bandbox unboxing coming next week, along with a review of Heart Shape Box from Fuego and I, a new comic book review from Dirk and I on Wednesday.
I just bought Horns the other day too.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm excited.
All right. So yeah, we got a lot of good stuff coming up, you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
I'm Brittany Lee.
I'm Andrew Mercer.
I'm Jaime and Fuego.
And remember,
stay scared.
All right, who's gonna shut it off?
Who's that? Who's that? I told you not to bother me while I'm cleaning my room.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace out.